here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Luis Castillo. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Brooks Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Now pitching for
Trent Thornton, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Lee stands at second with no outs. Just missed. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses. Now 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that's down and away. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one ripped. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And we're back. And starting in this one, David Festa.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Altuve went deep in his most recent game. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Went deep in the ball game last night. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Vesta, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Smoked on the ground a second. Sends it to first. They get the out on a Rosarena. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Matt Wallner. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Oh, that's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And now, Jose Miranda. Inside, almost got him. And that one ripped into right.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. And here is Trevor Larnach. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
That one lifted to left. A Rosarena makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And the slider just misses. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second. Now it's the Mariners DH, Alec Burleson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Larnach sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. So up next, J.P. Crawford.
That's shortstop, J.P.
Crawford working through some struggles lately. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Bader up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
That's out.
Not close with that one. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Full count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So the lineup flips over. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee led off this game with a double. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And a strike in there.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And there's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
1 gone, runner at first. Byron Buxton digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a swing and a miss.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Next offering
1-2.
way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ball.
That misses. 2-2. Chases that one out of the zone. Well, there's 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. That one
1-0.
missed. Not even
2-0.
close there. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Long gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike at the knees.
It's 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's high.
Line drive. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Going 1.
Yeah.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base
That's
hit.
Miranda at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 outs. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Goes down looking. Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the last of the third. And now for Seattle, Brandon Lau. Vesta back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Miranda makes the catch. And there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Harry Ford. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cole
That's the
Young,
ball.
the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, the
ball,
offense
no
has
strikes.
gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Now
Just
batting,
a solid
the second
swing right
baseman,
there.
Jose.
Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield
Jose.
for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Oh, that's
and
up.
that's a little high. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, and that is that.
I finally made up my mind to take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too
Now
involved.
pitching for the
Welcome
Mariners,
back, and now on the mound to start the
Number
fourth,
48.
Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Trevor
Leading
Larnach.
off for Minnesota,
Fly to
the
left his
fielder,
first
number
time.
9, Trevor Larnach.
Santos, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike.
Two and two.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now for the Twins,
batter,
Ryan
the catcher,
Jeffers.
Ryan
First time up was a pop
Jeffers.
out. Just
Ball.
missed. Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Now a
we go.
check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Breaking ball
2-2.
misses down and away. And that's
Full count.
downstairs and outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Draws the walk there.
base, ball
It wasn't
4.
easy, but he earned that walk after a
The
long
center
at bat.
fielder, number 12,
Man at first with
Harrison
one gone.
Bader.
And the batter now, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Jeffers stands at first with one out. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The
Really
batter,
nice
number
job
2,
of two-strike hitting in
second
that at
baseman,
bat. You'll often
Brooks
hear the phrase short to it,
Reed.
long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the...
That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Fought off foul. Inside.
That's inside.
It's
That's
a
a ball.
ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, dive, and he's got it. Here's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be...
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
The pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Rosarena in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Correa for one, and they turn the double play. Alec Burleson will hit next.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that is that.
It's hard to stay afloat when the world's trying to drown me. All that pain and that hurt made me stronger than they found me. As my enemies surround me, I'ma still stay this proudly. I am blessed, never pressed with my angels all around me. Solo, but when it's time to roll,
Emerson Hancock on a pitch out of the pen here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Byron Buxton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball. We got a full count.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And he takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rosarena settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
That's low.
And
That's
it
a ball.
just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is fouled back.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2-2.
And now the count is even. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Larnach makes the catch for the out. And there's two down.
The first baseman.
Lau at the
8,
plate.
Brandon.
He's 0 for 1.
Wow.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
What a stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, 100 bands.
New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Wallner.
Hancock back to work. That one outside.
That's a ball.
1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Swing
and a miss as he was out front.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. A little bit low. And that is ball 1. That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's a little bit high. 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Larnach in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-1. The other way. Rosarena puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit.
Jeffers.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Arozarena sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Harry Ford. First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wallner snags it for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Altuve up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
In the air, right field. Wallner flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Now pitching,
Pete Fairbanks into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Fairbanks.
So here's Bader now. 1 for 2.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch, and he just misses. Fairbanks in his 6th season. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup, trying to bunt his way on. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Brooks Lee.
Now back, the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that one fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Just misses. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. 2 and 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
1 and 2, the count.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground. And foul ball.
Ball. 1-1.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Rosarena in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Ball 1 there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering upstairs. That clips a corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking.
Runner breaks for third. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Crawford up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that is out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Tying run at the plate. That's down and in.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. To third. Out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So digging in, Royce Lewis. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Carlos Correa, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside.
Count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Not close with that one. And now 3-1. And he walked him.
Nope, that's ball
Hopefully
4.
he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
So 2 down. Jose Miranda getting ready to hit. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. This to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs. And it makes you smile and frown.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sands.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Raleigh.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
And foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 8.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Wow.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Harry Ford.
4.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Line to left, and foul ball. And 1-2. The Twins trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Trevor Larnach now at the plate.
The left fielder.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First offering, and it just misses. Munoz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit.
Jeffers.
Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat. So 2 down now, and here is Harrison Bader. And a strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
To the right side, Lau. Throws to first in time. Bader is out. And that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now the third baseman, Cole Young.
We got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
It's 0-1.
That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Second baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. That's in there, and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.